Apple Watch. Yeah, it just went on sale today, and all over San Francisco, developers are sitting around thinking about how do we send them more messages on another device and get them back into our apps. And that's fantastic for them, but every one of these little alerts and messages is another distraction away from our personal mission, our vision, our goal. And if we're coming to conferences like this and taking notes the way I've seen so many people do, or reading books and really absorbing everything and making those connections that we need, and we're still not building a business that's as big as we want it to be, we're still not making the kind of progress we want to make, I'm here to tell you that the problem is the distractions that we have in our lives. All those distractions that are taking us away from our mission. And my goal here today isn't just to tell you how to get through that, isn't just to give you a superpower, but to get you to use it right here in the room in the next 9.5 minutes that Sam gave me. Right here, we're going to do it and use it. And I know the problem because I felt the problem. I lived the problem. A few years ago, after having interviewed hundreds of the best entrepreneurs on the planet, I sat down and I had to admit to myself that I was failing. I was a failure, I thought. I said, why? All I'm trying to do is, since I've done all these interviews with entrepreneurs, I want to start selling some interviews and, or more importantly, courses with them to my audience. They're telling me, my audience is, I should start selling to them. But why am I not even able to implement the plugin on WordPress to get started? Right? You know the problem, right? They're so easy, but sometimes they don't work. But worse than that, why am I not starting to actually make some sales to people before I even get a plugin? Why am I holding back? What's the problem? And when I finally got real with myself, what I realized is that I had a problem, and many problems that some of you guys might identify with. I was sitting down, and then email called me away, and I had to go handle email. You know what I'm talking about. Or my IM would go off, or my cell phone would buzz. Mom, the phone's ringing! All these distractions taking us away from our mission. But I had worse distractions than that. Those are external distractions. Tell me if you can identify with this. I had internal distractions that were way worse. Because I would sit down, and you know how Sam told you that I had a business that did over 30 million in sales? I thought, well, this next thing, even if I install a simple plugin, it's not going to do 30 million after I install the plugin. Maybe guys like Sam are going to see it, and they're going to think, Andrew's really gone down, right? He took a big step down. So that was in my head. I also thought, well, people pay to go to conferences, but no one pays for content online. By the way, that's a lie. Of course they do. Linda, one of my first interviewees, sold her company, lynda.com, for $1.5 billion, right? People pay for content. She was able to generate revenue. But that's a lie that was distracting me. And then I thought, well, you know what? My friend has millions of dollars in sales. He has thousands of people who are members of his site, paying him every single month. I can't compete with that. I can't do that. By the way, another lie. It's not something I wanted to do from day one. I just wanted to prove that people wanted to buy my stuff. I just wanted to prove that I was doing quality work that people cared enough about to buy it. I just wanted to get started. I didn't need to build a multi-million-dollar company right away. All those thoughts, all those lies were distractions. And that's what kept me from producing. That's what kept me from using these simple plugins, kept me from selling, kept me from doing what I wanted to do and use all the knowledge that I worked so hard to get. And the experience too. So I finally said to myself, if my head is just focused on all those freaking lies and that's what's keeping me from moving, where is the truth? What's the truth that I should be focused on? And the truth was, I didn't need thousands of members right away. I just needed 200 members, 200 people to say, Andrew, I like your work enough to pay you for it. Andrew, I'm gonna be here, a member of your community for the next few months. All I need is 200.